Hello and welcome back. Let's take two. So I thought I was videoing, but I wasn't. It turned itself off. So let's just check. Yep. So welcome. My name is Kaz and I'm from Momiji Savings Studios. So today we are checking in for week 3 of February and cash stuffing for week 4. I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee because this is my second attempt at this. That's lovely. So I'm going to go through this again. So I think we finished off here. On Sunday, I cashed out £20 from my Vinted. Things have been selling slowly. Monday and Tuesday were no spend days. Wednesday, I did a paper order. So Mum and I are doing a craft fair in Kingsland, Herefordshire in June. And so we are starting to prepare all our crafty things. So I've ordered white, cream and beige paper to make cards with. And then I went to Hobbycraft and spent money on sellotape. We needed sellotape. And I bought 6x6 cards with envelopes and C6 cards with envelopes. And so that's from there. So the Vinted money has come in useful for that because otherwise I would have gone overspent. My mortgage came out in New Zealand at the normal rate and my interest has dropped a bit. Excuse me. So it's gone down to 92.25, which is fantastic. So that's going to come down quite a bit over the next wee while because I've been paying money across. Friday, I don't think I spent any money. I seem to feel like I did, but I don't think I did. I think I spent Mum's money. But she had a few things to get, so yeah, I'm just checking. Yep, I'm still videoing. Right, so my iCloud storage came out at $16.99. Vinted, I took out another £23, and I've still got £18 left to come out. I'm still waiting for the person to collect the hoodie that I've sold, and so there's another 18, which will cover hopefully all of this I've spent this week. And then this morning at 10 a.m, Up the Creek put her Pennywise Academy Year 3 up, and yeah, get on there if you want it because there's only 10 available this morning, and once they're gone she'll be making some more, I think, but yeah, it's quite limited stock. And I was on there at 10 and I was the second one to buy the one of 10. So it's Up the Creek and it's a Ko-Fi store that she has, and so $28.55 for that, but it's $25 for the box of, you get all sorts. And go over to her channel on YouTube and you'll be able to see what that Pennywise Year 3 is. She's done a video and convinced me, because I'm going to take these back to New Zealand to do. So I'm saving them for when I'm back home and I can't afford the postage. And so yeah, so that was $28.55 with postage. Tomorrow I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm hoping that I won't spend any money because Mum and I will be in the craft room for the weekend. So that's me checked in. We are on Lent at the moment, and Mum and I have given up processed sugar, and we're discovering that there's sugar in ham, there's sugar in bacon. We are allowing ourselves pure honey, 100% maple syrup and coconut sugar. If you think coconut sugar is processed, let me know. But when I followed a clean diet, I did use coconut oil and coconut sugar as part of that clean way of eating. So we're hoping that I can make some banana loaf for our sweet tooth. I did have quite a late night last night. Well, I couldn't sleep, and I think it's that detox. I did have a slight headache this morning, but I'm really enjoying going to church. I'm really enjoying the Lent process, and every day Mum and I have a book that we follow. So yeah, I'm really starting to reconnect with my Christian side, and I'm Catholic. Everything's changed in the Catholic Church, so both of us are really struggling because they've changed a lot of it, but Mum more so because it's changed awful lot since she hasn't been to church for 50 odd years. So at least for me it hasn't changed very much because I did go to church quite regularly before I married my wife. And yeah, we've both decided that we're going to go and see Father Paul and talk about our sins, because even though we can go to church, we can't partake in communion at the moment because we are sinful. yeah, and it seems really weird. And I'm also divorced from an abusive ex-husband, so yeah, that's another story for another day. But anyway, for those of you that are having a Lent experience, I'm trying to think of the word, I can't think of it, but let me know what you're giving up for Lent, and I am going to buy the biggest Easter egg for Easter, although I think it will give me a headache, because once I give up the processed sugar, I think that I'll probably not be able to eat sugar again. Anyway, so we are going to now cash stuff for week 4, but this will be a review because I've already cash stuffed, and yeah, I wasn't filming. So what we did was we took our £40 out of our thing, out of here for our wallet. We had £10 left to go into a challenge, and we had £6 of coins. I've changed up some of the coins in here, and then we played this game, and it gave me a 15. So I'm going to redo it because I only had 10. So because it wasn't filming, it didn't happen. So let's see if we can get a 10 this time, so I don't have to do an IOU. No, it's going to be 15. So I owe it 5. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to take 5 out of the Rocking Witch Binder challenge, and so I don't have to owe it. And then we'll just have, so this £20 is for the Rocking Witch Binder. So in here now we have placeholders for 100 and 2040. That's already in the bank. We've got 660, 165, 170, 173 in there. So that's really awesome. That's a good challenge. It's going to save a lot. If you haven't seen it, I will also be putting up my pension challenge binder video for this weekend. I did get my pension money back. They took a £10 administration fee out of it, even though I'd opted out and I didn't approve them to take that money out of my account, out of my wages. But yeah, they charged me for taking that money from me. But anyway, I've reinvested it in my pension in New Zealand. So there's a nice video if you haven't seen it there. So we've got £40 for my wallet. We've got £20 for the Rocking Witch Binder. And then what I did discover the other day was that I'd put from this month's budget £15 in here to go into my emergency fund. So we're going to start this. So we'll get 3 of these crossed off. And that's going to start that. So at the end of the month, I will also empty out some of the savings challenges from the Rocking Witch that has my flight and my emergency fund top-ups in, and then I shall transfer them in over to here. So when I do my cash condensing, I'll probably do that at the same time. So that has got £15 from this month's budget. Oh, did I just put that in the wrong one? There's 2 things here. I might have. Yes, I did. Wrong one, because that's the 20. So we want to go in here. So yeah, so I think I've cash stuffed everything I allocated now for the February for my wages. I get paid in 6 days. I'm so excited. It will be a full month's wages. So I will be able to look at cash stuffing quite a few things. Yeah, so I think that's all for this. It seems a very quick video, but I think it's because I've got down to my last remaining money. And yeah, so the Rocking Witch Binder will be my last video. That will go up on Wednesday. And then if you do want to see what we're doing, because I did show, so this is one of the boards. We painted everything black gesso yesterday, and we're just adding texture now to them. So each one has a different stencil on it. And I have put a little video at the beginning of my pension cash stuffing, showing you the table. So yes, I'm on my Alice in Wonderland apron that I got from Temu, and it's covered in dots of black gesso already, and I'm literally squashed in here because it was either squash in and do some videos or not have any videos this week. So we're going to have videos this week. So thanks for coming along, and I hope you have a great end of February week, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.